Well, good evening, everyone. Along with Gabe Fuller, I'm Joe Van Gore from Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa. Remsen St. Mary's Hawk Baseball is online from Fuller Digital Solutions, as tonight the Hawks will take on the Unity Christian Knights from Orange City, 5-3, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Remsen St. Mary's coming in at 8-0, 5-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Let's check those War Eagle standings heading into tonight's play. Remsen St. Mary's at 5-0, Hinton and West Sioux at 4-1, Unity Christian 3-1, Akron Westfield 4-2, Harris Lake Park 3-2, Trinity Christian 1-3, South O'Brien 1-4, MMCRU is 0-4, Hartley Melvin Sanborn is 0-5, and Lamar's Galen Catholic is 0-2. Of course, they've had their season suspended because of COVID-19. They hope to know by the end of the week if they can resume their season. Here's how Unity Christian has done so far this season. They defeated Trinity Christian 9-5, lost to Akron Westfield 10-2, lost to MOC Floyd Valley 3-1, defeated Hartley Melvin Sanborn 14-2, defeated Sioux Center 10-5, defeated Galen Catholic 7-0, defeated West Lyon 14-2, defeated Sioux Central 10-8. After tonight, tomorrow night, Unity Christian will be at South O'Brien at 7 o'clock, and I should correct myself. Galen Catholic baseball is still going. It is Galen Catholic softball that is suspended because of COVID-19, and again, they will know if they will resume their season coming up next week. Here's how Remsen St. Mary's has done so far this season. They defeated South O'Brien 10-6, Hinton 6-2. They had a game with Newell Fonda canceled because of the weather. They defeated Harris Lake Park 11-0, Trinity Christian 9-0, and last Wednesday, here on Fuller Digital Solutions, defeated West Sioux 7-3 in a game they were trailing 4-3 going into the top of the sixth inning. And in a tournament over the weekend, Friday, Remsen St. Mary's defeated Sioux Central 10-0, West Sioux 13-3, and West Lyon 11-0. After tonight, Remsen St. Mary's will take on MMCRU at 7:30 this Wednesday night. On Thursday, they'll take on Woodbury Central down in Mobile. And then on Friday, we'll take on Akron Westfield at 7:30 here at Thielen Memorial Field. Well, the second Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association rankings are out. In Class 1A, Remsen St. Mary's is number 2. Number 1 is Martindale St. Mary's. Council Bluffs St. Albert 3rd, South Winneshiek is 4th, Newman Catholic is 5th, Alburnett is 6th, Don Bosco is 7th, Alta Aurelia is 8th, Easton Valley is 9th, and St. Ansgar is at 10. Again, those are the latest Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association rankings against the Hawks of Remsen St. Mary's at number 2. As they're introducing the players, let's bring you the batting order. First of all, for Unity Christian, again 5-3, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Their head coach is Marlon Schoonhoven and assisted by Jim Hawarda. Leading off is the pitcher Tanner Scouten. And folks, we will resume the starting batting orders for both teams after our national anthem.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We ask that you please remain standing for our national anthem.
Pride fans, our prayer and our national anthem. Again, here's the lineup for Unity Christian. Again, 5-3, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Leading off is the pitcher Tanner Scouten. Batting second is the shortstop Clayton Bosma. Batting third is the center fielder Tyler Wieringa. Batting cleanup is the first baseman James Dragstra. Batting fifth, the DH Eli Irwin. Batting sixth, the second baseman Jacob Van Dong. Batting seventh, the right fielder Connor Wiede. Batting eighth, the catcher Blake Vandevek. Batting ninth is the third baseman Torrey Van Beek. James Bauma is in the field. He will be playing left field. For Remsen St. Mary's, leading off and playing third is Spencer Short. Batting second, the shortstop Blaine Harpino. Batting third is the catcher Skylar Waldschmidt. Batting cleanup is the pitcher Jackson Bunkers. Batting fifth is the first baseman Braden Rickey. Batting sixth, the left fielder Xavier Gallus. Batting seventh, the center fielder Jeremy Koink. Batting eighth, the designated hitter Brady Holman. Batting ninth, the catcher is Levi Waldschmidt. And in the field playing right field is Noah Schroeder. We are ready to go.
Pitching tonight for the Hawks, number 13, Jackson Bunkers.
We'll set Remsen St. Mary's defensively in just a moment, as stepping in Tanner Scouten, the pitcher for Unity Christian, and the first pitch at 7:29 is high for ball one. Cloudy, breezy, humid, 86 degrees at game time with a southeast wind at 15. There's a strike to Tanner, and the count is 1-1 strike. Scouten, now these are statistics after 6 games. Here's a pitch way high and to the backstop, and the count is 2-1 strike. Tanner, through 6 games, batting .333. He had 3 RBIs. Jackson Bunkers, this is his 4th game played and 4th start. He's pitched 12 innings. Has a pitch inside, and it's 3-1 strike. He's given up 8 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned. He has 17 strikeouts and 6 bases on balls so far this season. Here's the 3-1, high, ball 4. So Tanner Scouten is the first base runner for Unity Christian on a walk, and it brings up the number 2 batter, the shortstop Clayton Bosma, a right-handed hitter wearing number 3. Scouten, a right-handed hitter wearing number 7, on first base for Unity Christian. Tyler Wieringa, the center fielder, waiting on deck. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bosma, through 6 games, batting .471 with 4 RBIs. Again, Unity Christian has played 8 games. Here's a swing and a pop-up left side. Coming in, Xavier Gallus, the left fielder. He will make the catch, and there's one away. Bosma flies to left for out number 1, and it brings up the number 3 batter, the center fielder Tyler Wieringa, right-handed hitter wearing number 2. He is batting .235 through 6 games with a home run and 5 RBIs. As the lights are coming on here at Thielen Memorial Field, here's a pitch high from Jackson Bunkers, and it's ball 1. Xavier Gallus in left, Jeremy Koink in center, Noah Schrader in right, Spencer Shorg at third, Blaine Harpenow at short, Levi Waldschmidt at second, Braden Rickey at first, the battery of Skylar Waldschmidt, the catcher, and right-handed throwing number 13, Jackson Bunkers on the mound for Remsen St. Mary's. The second pitch to Wieringa is a strike, and it's 1-1 strike. From the stretch, Bunkers will deliver. Here's a slow roller to third. Nice pickup by Shorg. Throw to first in time, and there are 2 down. A 5-3 putout retires Wieringa, and on to second is Tanner Scouten, and it brings up the cleanup batter, the first baseman for Unity Christian, Jacob Dragstra, right-handed hitter wearing number 36, through 6 games batting .056 with 3 RBIs. And the pitch upstairs from Bunkers, and it's 1-0. Dragstra, again, right-handed hitting, wearing number 36. Runner at second with 2 down. Here's a ground ball. Harpino knocks it down, picks it up, throws, got him. Nice pickup by Blaine Harpino after he knocked it down. Dragstra is out 6-3 for out number 3, and that retires Unity Christian here in the top of the first inning with no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Unity Christian nothing, and Remsen St. Mary's coming to bat. We'll be back after this from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
All right, we go to the bottom of the first inning with no score. Remsen St. Mary's will send up Spencer Shore, Blaine Harpenow, and Skylar Waldschmidt to face Tanner Scouten. Right-handed throwing. Number 2, right-handed throwing number 7 will set Unity Christian's defense in a moment. Here comes Spencer Shore, the third baseman, leading off for Remsen St. Mary's, right-handed hitter wearing number 10. He's batting .318 with a home run and 5 RBIs through 8 games. So Scouten to the line, and the first pitch of the bottom of the first is upstairs for ball 1. James Bauma in left, Tyler Wieringa in center, Connor Wida is in right, Torrey Van Beek at third, Clayton Bosma at short, Jacob Van Dong at second, and Jacob Dragstra at first. Now the count 1 ball and 1 strike to short. Blaine Harpenow waiting on deck for St. Mary's. Here's a ground ball to third. On the grass, Torrey Van Beek played him perfectly, and the throw is made to first, a 5-3 putout for Shorg. Out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's first. The Unity Christian battery of Blake Vandevek, the catcher, and again, right-handed throwing number 7. Tanner Scouten on the hill for Unity Christian. Here comes Blaine Harpenow, the shortstop, right-handed hitter wearing number 14. Batting .278, no home runs, 3 RBIs. And the pitch low for ball 1. Scouten, like we said, these are statistics through 6 games. There's one right down Broadway in the count 1 ball and 1 strike to Harpenow with Skylar Waldschmidt waiting on deck. Tanner, 4th appearance, 3rd start, we think, with a record of 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, check swing, did he go? Yes, says our home plate umpire. Our umpires tonight, by the way, Mike Broke and Tim Brunsting. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Blaine Harpenow with Skylar Waldschmidt waiting on deck in the pitch. Outside in the count 2-2. Scouten, according to these statistics through 6 games, has pitched 10.2 innings, 10 hits, and there's strike 3.
That'll be the second out of the first inning.
So first strikeout of the game for Tanner Scouten. Quickly 2 up and 2 down for St. Mary's in the first. And here comes the number 3 batter, the catcher Skylar Waldschmidt, right-handed hitting, number 20, batting .500, no home runs, 9 RBIs in the pitch. Off the glove of Blake Vandevek, and it's ball 1. Scouten has given up 10 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, struck out 10 and walked 6. But again, those are statistics only through 6 games for Unity Christian. Here's a pitch outside to Waldschmidt, the catcher, and the count is 2 balls and no strikes. There's a strike, and the count 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 down, bases empty. Remsen St. Mary's and Unity Christian and War Eagle Conference baseball underway here in the bottom of the first with no score. And the pitch on the ground to first. Easy play. No, right through the wicket. I thought that Jacob Dragstra had it easy, but it went through the wicket. And Waldschmidt is on an E3, the first error of the game. And here comes Alex Schrader, number 3, the courtesy runner for Waldschmidt. And it brings up the cleanup batter for the Hawks, the pitcher Jackson Bunkers, right-handed hitter wearing number 13, batting .278, no home runs, and 7 RBIs. No score, bottom of the first, runner at second with 2 down after an error, and the pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. If Jackson should find a place to put it, Braden Rickey, the first baseman, would be next. So Scouten from the stretch with the runner at first. And a quick throw. And scrambling back is Alex Schrader again running for Skylar Waldschmidt. Here's the 0-1 with the runner going. Here's a line drive, base hit. Rounding second and heading to third is Schrader. A 2-out single by Jackson Bunkers. And Remsen St. Mary's trying to craft a 2-out rally. And now another courtesy runner. Damon Brownmiller will run for the pitcher Jackson Bunkers.
Now batting number 26, Braden Rickey.
Here comes the number 5 batter, the first baseman Braden Rickey, right-handed hitter wearing number 26. Batting .167, leads the team in RBIs with 10, has no home runs. Again, Spencer Shorg, the only Hawk with a home run so far this season in 8 games. The pitch by Scouten, swing and a miss, strike 1. So after a ground out to third by Shorg and a strikeout by Harpenow, Skylar Waldschmidt reaches on an error. His courtesy runner, Alex Schrader, is at third. Jackson Bunkers with a single. His courtesy runner is Brownmiller at first with 2 down. Scouten with the sign from Vandebeck. And the 0-1. In for a strike, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runners at the corners as Unity Christian and Remsen St. Mary's scoreless in the bottom of the first. Scouten looking to end the inning here. And the 0-2 pitch with the runner going, swinging a foul back, and we'll do it again at 0-2. So Alex Schrader at third, Damon Brownmiller at first, both courtesy runners for the catcher and pitcher respectively for the Hawks. Tanner Scouten, another 0-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball right to short. He will throw it to first in time. That retires Braden Rickey and Remsen St. Mary's in the bottom of the first inning. In the inning, no runs on a hit. There was 1 error and 2 left on base. We played an inning, no score between Unity Christian and Remsen St. Mary's in War Eagle Conference baseball. Back after this from Fuller Digital Solutions.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
All right, we go to the top of the second inning. 5, 6, and 7 for Unity Christian. Eli Irwin, the DH, leading it off. Right-handed hitter wearing number 17. And he will line one to left center for the first hit of the game for Unity Christian.
Now batting number 8, Jacob Van
Irwin, through 6 games, batting 176. No home runs, no RBIs, but he has a hit here to improve his average, and it brings up the number 6 batter, the second baseman, Jacob Van Dong, a right-handed hitter wearing number 8. Here's a bunt, and picked up by third baseman Shorg over to first, and it is in time. Bang, bang play at first, but the sacrifice is made. It is a 5-3 sacrifice for out number 1. Irwin heads to second. Here comes the number 7 batter for the Knights, the right fielder Connor Wida, a right-handed hitter, left-handed hitter wearing number 20. Through 6 games, he's batting .357 with no home runs and 3 RBIs. Runner at second with 1 down, and the pitch by Bunkers is up high for ball 1. We're in the top of the second, no score in War Eagle Conference baseball. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Remsen St. Mary's had runners at the corners with 2 down in the bottom of the first, but failed to score. The 1-1 pitch by Bunker, swing and a miss. A little high in the strike zone, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Connor Wida, Blake Vandebeck, the number 8 batter, and the catcher waiting on deck. No score, top of the second. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a bouncer right side, base hit. That should score a run. Right fielder Noah Schrader will get the ball in. Here's a runner going to second, and the throw is not in time. So an RBI single by Connor Wida will score. Eli Irwin from second to make it 1-0 Unity Christian. Wida on the throw home will take second, and it brings up the number 8 batter for Unity Christian, the catcher Blake Vandebeck, a right-handed hitter wearing number 6. Through 6 games, batting 176, no home runs, 2 RBIs. So 2 hits in the inning and a run for the Knights, and they lead 1-0. And the first pitch to Vandebeck, the catcher, is a strike, and it's 0-1. Torrey Van Beek, the number 9 hitter and third baseman, waiting on deck for Unity Christian. Here's a whirl around by Bunkers, and diving back into second is Connor Wida. 0-1 the count to Vandebeck, with Unity Christian leading 1-0. The pitch by Bunkers up high, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Long look at second by Jackson Bunkers of the Hawks, and the pitch, swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second, 1 in. 1-0 Unity Christian over St. Mary's here in the top of the second, scheduled for 7. The 1-2 pitch, high and outside, 2-2. Connor Wida, big lead from second. Levi Waldschmidt, the second baseman for St. Mary's, kind of darting in. 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul, as Vandebeck just got a piece of it to stay alive. Again, Torrey Van Beek, the Unity Christian third baseman, waiting on deck. Two-two pitch by Bunkers. A breaking ball, missing, and now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch by Bunkers, swing and a foul. Again, Vandebeck just gets a piece of it to stay alive, at 3-2. Again, Eli Irwin led off the inning with a single to left center. Sacrifice by the second baseman Van Dong, and an RBI single by Connor Wida. Wida is at second with one down. And here comes another 3-2 pitch to Wida from Jackson Bunkers. And high, ball 4, his second walk of the game. So Unity Christian with runners at first and second with one down and one in. Here comes the number 9 hitter, the third baseman Torrey Van Beek, a right-handed hitter wearing number 48. Through 6 games, batting .214, no home runs, 3 RBIs, and the Knights once through the order here on a Monday night. There's a swing and a foul tip into the mitt. And the count is 0-1 to Torrey Van Beek. Wida at second. And Vandevek is running for himself at first. Here's a throw to second. And Wida back in time. Here at Thielen Memorial Field, 323 down the left field line, 345 down the right field line, 360 to straightaway center. Here's a pitch up high to Van Beek, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, and Tanner Scouten would be next. There's a strike, and the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Van Beek of the Knights. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on, 1 in. 1-0 Unity Christian here in the top of the second. Bunkers, couple looks at second, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul toward the Unity Christian dugout, and it's still 1-2. Wida away from second. Vandewek away from first. Another 1-2 by Bunkers. High, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. Outside, and the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. There is a base open, but a walk would load him up with 1 out for the top of the order and Tanner Scouten. So Jackson Bunkers of St. Mary's looking to end things here. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's high, ball 4. They're loaded. Connor Wida goes to third. Blake Vandevek goes to second. Torrey Van Beek is at first. On the third walk in the game and second this inning by St. Mary's Jackson Bunkers, and now time is called as we have a battery meeting on the mound. Here comes the top of the order, and Tanner Scouten, who was the first walk for Bunkers back in the first, no official at bat. So the battery meeting is over. And Jackson Bunkers will go to work on the top of the order for the Knights, and Tanner Scouten, again, he walked back in the first, but was left at second. So a night at every base as Bunkers goes to work on Scouten with 1 down and 1 in. 1-0 Unity Christian here in the top of the second, in the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. From the stretch, Bunkers will deal 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. This ought to score a run. Jeremy Koink is under it. He will make the catch, and the runner will come home from third with the second Unity Christian run of the inning on the sac fly by Scouten. So a fly to center by Scouten to record the out. But Scouten gets credit for the run batted in as Wida tags and makes it 2-0 Unity Christian. Here's Clayton Bosma, who flew to left back in the first. He's 0 for 1. Now 2-0 Unity Christian as we're going to have a courtesy runner. Number 15, Caleb Smith, will run for the catcher, Blake Vandebeck, at second. So Smith is at second, Torrey Van Beek at first with 2 down. And a 2-0 Unity Christian lead here in the top of the second. Bunkers with the pitch, swinging a foul back, strike one. Again, Unity Christian 5-3, 3-1 in the War Eagle Conference. Remsen St. Mary's 8-0, 5-0 in the War Eagle Conference. Here's the 0-1, swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 2 in. Top of the second, 2-0, Unity Christian. Yep, a lot of 2s indeed. Bunkers with the 0-2. Upstairs, and it's 1-2 to Clayton Bosma. He is the 7th man to bat in this inning for Unity Christian. So Jackson Bunkers of Remsen St. Mary's trying to get out of Dodge with no further damage. And the 1-2 pitch, swinging a foul. Still at 1-2. The undefeated Remsen St. Mary's softball team at 6-0 is taking on Unity Christian across the way at Sunrise Park. We will have St. Mary's softball Thursday against state-ranked Akron Westfield Thursday at 7:30 here on Fuller Digital Services. Fuller Digital Solutions, I'm sorry. Don't deduct me $5 for that. Okay. 1-2, and the pitch by Bunkers. Tried the breaking ball, but it missed high and outside, and it's 2-2. So our first 2-ball, 2-strike, 2-out count with 2 on and 2 in, top of the second. Unity Christian leads the Hawks 2-0. Bunkers ready with the look at second. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. This one will drift out of play as first baseman Braden Rickey gave it a good run at it. Kind of banged into the fence to try to get it. The count still at 2-2. At least don't take my gas money, Gabe. All right. 2-2 pitch. Swing and another foul back. And Clayton Bosma giving Jackson Bunkers a lot of work here. It's still 2-2. Again, 2 hits, 2 sacrifices, and 2 RBIs for Unity Christian here in the top of the second. There's strike 3 called. Beautiful breaking ball by Jackson Bunkers for his first strikeout of the game to retire the side. But Unity Christian takes the first lead of the game with 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the bottom of the second. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's nothing from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
All right, we go to the bottom of the second inning. Xavier Gallus, the number 6 hitter for Remsen St. Mary's, will lead it off, and he promptly gets plunked by Tanner Scouten for Unity Christian. So that's the first hit batsman for either starting pitcher. Xavier, right-handed hitter, wearing number 33. is batting .304, no home runs, 6 RBIs. So with the runner at first and nobody down, the number 7 batter, Jeremy Koink, steps in. The center fielder, right-handed hitter wearing number 21. And the first pitch missing for ball 1. Jeremy batting .381, no home runs, 10 RBIs, tied for the RBI lead with Braden Rickey at 10 apiece. Brady Homan, the DH, the number 8 batter, waiting on deck. 6, 7, and 8 scheduled for Remsen St. Mary's here in the bottom of the second. St. Mary's trailing 2-0. Squaring around is Koink, but he pulls back, but the pitch in for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, Xavier Gallus at first, after scouting on the first pitch of the bottom of the second, hits him. So a runner at first, 1-1 count to Koink. He is square around to bunt again, and pulls back, pitches high for a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Well, we see some blue sky. Understand, well, where I come from, it was cloudy all day. It was cloudy all day here, too, almost dark. Here's a throw to first, and a great snag by Jacob Dragstra. Otherwise, Xavier Gallus might be on second on a high throw and an error. So 2 balls and 1 strike to Koink. Like we said, with the sun out, it's really not all that bad. It's just cloudy and humid and breezy. Here's a pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-2 to Koink. Again, Brady Homan, the number 8 batter, and the DH waiting on deck. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the second. Again, scheduled for 7 here at Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen. 2-2 pitch, and it hit him. So Xavier Gallus will go to second. Jeremy Koink plunked with the second straight hit batsman by Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian. So something cooking for the Hawks with 2 on and nobody out for the number 8 batter, the DH Brady Homan, left-handed hitter wearing number 16, batting .154. He has a home run and 6 RBIs. So he and Spencer Shore each have home runs for Remsen St. Mary's. And the pitch outside, ball 1. Levi Waldschmidt, the number 9 hitter, and second baseman waiting on deck. So a big chance for Remsen St. Mary's to get on the board. 2 on, nobody out. Scouten from the stretch and the pitch. Squaring around was Homan, but the pitch outside and the count 2-0. So just about like Jackson Bunkers in the top of this inning. Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian in a little bit of a pickle here. Here's a bunt, and it goes foul outside of third. And the count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Thursday from Fuller Digital Solutions, Remsen St. Mary's softball against state-ranked Akron Westfield over at Sunrise Park here in Remsen. Runners take their lead. Gallus at second, Koink at first. Scouten ready. And another square around. This time the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Scouten, 2-2 pitch coming to Homan. Here it is. Swing and a bouncer foul toward the Knights dugout, and it's still 2-2. So Xavier Gallus started the inning, hit by a pitch. Jeremy Koink hit by a pitch. They're at first and second respectively, or second and first respectively, with nobody out. 2-2 pitch coming to Homan again. Here it is. Outside, full count. There is a base open, but a walk would load him up for Levi Waldschmidt, the second baseman waiting on deck. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the second. Remsen St. Mary's threatening. Here's a swing and a pop-up right side. Right fielder Connor Wida has a beat on it. He will make the catch, and there's one away. Brady Homan flies to right for out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's second. Here comes the number 9 hitter, the second baseman Levi Waldschmidt. Right-handed hitter wearing number 2, batting .083 with no home runs and an RBI. So now both teams are once through the order here on this Monday night. Scouting, the look at Gallus at second, and the pitch. There's the strike, and it's 0-1. The sign from Vandevek. The 0-1 by Scouton up high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again at game time. Cloudy, humid, breezy, 86 degrees. Southeast winds at 15, blowing from left to right here at Thielen Memorial Field. The 1-1 pitch, swinging a foul back as Waldschmidt got jammed inside and is now down in the count 1-2. Top of the order, Spencer Shorg is waiting on deck. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the second. The 1-2 pitch just missed. And you could probably hear a couple grandstand umpires trying to make the call for a home plate umpire. It's 2-2. Runners take their lead from first and second. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up right side. Jacob Dragstra has a beat on it, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Levi Waldschmidt fouls out to the first baseman Dragstra for the second out. So it brings up the top of the order and Spencer Shorg, who grounded out to third back in the first. He is 0 for 1. So just like that, after 2 are on with hit batsmen, 2 are out. And it's up to Spencer Shorg to try to get something here with 2 outs for Remsen St. Mary's, with a 2-0 Unity Christian lead here in the second. Here's a strike, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little slow roller toward the shortstop. He will throw to first in time, and that retires the side. Spencer Shorg retired. Clayton Bosma to Jacob Dragstra, 6-3 for out number 3. So a promising inning, wields nothing for Remsen St. Mary's. No runs, no hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the third. Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-0 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We go to the top of the third inning. Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's in War Eagle Conference Baseball 2-0. Tyler Wieringa, who grounded out to first back in the first, so he's 0 for 1, will take ball 1 from Jackson Bunkers. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a pop-up right side. Braden Rickey has a beat on this one, and he will make the catch, and there's 1 away. Tyler Wieringa fouls out to the first baseman, Braden Rickey of St. Mary's for out number 1. Here comes the first baseman, Jacob Dragstra, who grounded out to short to end the first. He is 0 for 1. So 3, 4, and 5 scheduled for Unity Christian here in the top of the third, but Unity Christian with a 2-0 lead over St. Mary's in the pitch. Up high from Bunkers for ball one. Of course, in that exciting 7-3 come from behind win by St. Mary's over West Sioux last Wednesday, Bunkers started but didn't get the decision. There's a swing and a miss by Dragstra, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a foul toward the St. Mary's dugout, and it's 1-2. So Bunkers ahead in the count to Dragstra. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out, nobody on. Here in the top of the third, 2-0 Unity Christian. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yep, he did. Here's a throw to first, and it is not in time. So Dragstra will advance to first on the drop. Third strike, second strikeout for Jackson Bunkers, but he will reach first on the wild pitch. And here's Eli Irwin. He started off the second with a single, came around to score, so he's 1 for 1. And the first pitch from Bunkers of St. Mary's is a strike, and it's 0-1. So 1 out, 1 on for Unity Christian here in the top of the third, a 2-0 Unity Christian lead. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. And the count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. Eli Irwin, the batter for Unity Christian. And the 1-1 by Bunkers is a strike, and it's 1-2. Head coach Marlon Schoonhoven manning the third base coaching box. Assistant Jim Holwerda in the first base coaching box for Unity Christian. There's a swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Here's a throw to second. But the throw not in time. But Eli Irwin is called out. So that is strikeout number 3 for Jackson Bunkers. 2 down. On the play, Jacob Dragstra will take second. And here's Jacob Van Dong, who sacrificed 5-3 back in the second. No official at bat for Jacob. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the third in the pitch. Swing and a foul, strike 1. Again, across the way at Sunrise Park, Remsen St. Mary's taking on Unity Christian in War Eagle Conference softball. The 0-1, swing and a little looper, but Brady Harpenau's got a beat on it, and he'll make the catch. A soft fly to Harpenau to end the inning with a runner at second. In the inning, no runs on no hits. There were no errors and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1. Hawk Baseball from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 0 in War Eagle Conference Baseball here from Fuller Digital Solutions. Along with Gabe Fuller, I'm Joe Van Gore, Blaine Harpenau, Skylar Waldschmidt, Jackson Bunkers to face Tanner Scouten. And here's a bouncing ball toward third. Van Beek has it. Throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Blaine Harpenau, who had struck out swinging in the first, rounds out 5-3 to start the Remsen St. Mary's third.
Now batting for the Hawks.
So one away. Here comes the catcher, Skylar Waldschmidt. Reached on an error and was left at third in the first, so he is 0 for 1. 3, check that, 2, 3, and 4 for Remsen St. Mary's scheduled here in the bottom of the third. Hawks trail 2-0 to the Knights, and here's a strike to Waldschmidt, and it's 0-1. The 0-1, swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. So Tanner Scouten bringing it hard. Ahead in the count to Waldschmidt, 0-2. From the full windup, here's the 0-2 pitch. High and inside, 1-2. Jackson Bunkers, who has the only hit for St. Mary's, waiting on deck. Scouten with the sign from Vandebeck, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's 2 down. That is strikeout number 2 for Tanner Scouten. 2 down in the Remsen St. Mary's third. Here comes Jackson Bunkers, who has the only hit of the game for St. Mary's in the first. He's 1 for 1. 2-0 Unity Christian, bottom of the third, as we're moving right along in the pitch. Strike, and it's 0-1. Again, started at 7:29. And we're almost halfway through after the next half inning. The 0-1 just missed. And it must not have missed by much. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. There's a strike. And the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, 2-0 Unity Christian, bottom of the third. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2. So our second round of 2s tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, 2-0 Unity Christian in the third. And the pitch. Outside, full count. Braden Rickey, the Hawks' first baseman, would be next. And the payoff pitch. And ball 4, he walked him. That is the first walk given up by Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian. Here comes a courtesy runner. Damon Brownmiller was a courtesy runner back in the first, was left on first. Here's Braden Rickey. He ended the first with a ground out to short, so he's 0 for 1. Remsen St. Mary's trying to get something going, trailing Unity Christian 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. And the pitch with the runner going. Here is the throw, and it is not in time. Stolen base for Damon Brownmiller. First stolen base of the game for the Hawks. So now they have a runner in scoring position with 2 down and an 0-1 count on Braden Rickey. Long look at second by Scouten. Here's a swing and a drive, center field, but backing up, Wieringa makes the catch to retire the side. Braden Rickey flies to center for out number 3, so in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We're through 3 here at Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa, in War Eagle Conference Baseball. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 0 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
Underway with the top of the fourth inning, Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-0. 0-1 count on Connor Wida. Here's a swing and a foul, and it's 0-2. Bottom third of the order for the Knights against St. Mary's Jackson Bunkers. Wida, Blake Vandebeck, and Torrey Van Beek. Wida, RBI single and a run scored in the second. He is 1 for 1. Jackson Bunkers, 3 strikeouts so far in the 0-2 pitch. There's strike 3 and strikeout number 4 as Wida starts off the Unity Christian fourth with a look for a strike. And one away in the Knights fourth, and here comes Blake Vandebeck. Walked his courtesy runner, left at second in the second, so no official at bat for the number 8 hitter for Unity Christian. And the pitch. Missing for ball 1. Again, Unity Christian with 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 sacrifices in the second for their 2-0 lead. There's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Torrey Van Beek, the third baseman for Unity Christian, waiting on deck. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Unity Christian over St. Mary's in War Eagle Conference Baseball. Wind by Bunkers in the 1-2 pitch. Get it out, Joe. It misses high and outside, and it's 2-2. Bunkers with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up right side. And the second baseman, Levi Waldschmidt, will call off the right fielder, Noah Schrader, to catch it for the second out of the Unity Christian fourth inning. And here comes Torrey Van Beek. Van Beek walked back in the second. No official at bat. So 2 down, nobody on here in the top of the fourth. Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-0, and the pitch high and inside from Jackson Bunkers for ball 1. And here's a swing and a foul off to the right. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul, and it's 1-2 to Torrey Van Beek. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on, top of the fourth. Unity Christian, with both their runs in the second, leads Remsen St. Mary's 2-0. Bunkers ready, and the 1-2 pitch, swing and a bouncer off the glove. Brady Harpenow into center field.
Now batting for the Knights, the top of the order.
I got to say that's a hit because Brady would have to make, he was just trying to nab it with his glove. So a single with 2 outs for Van Beek. And it brings up the top of the order and Tanner Scouten, who has walked and sacrificed to drive in a run. He is officially, without an at-bat yet, and he will take a strike from Jackson Bunkers, and it's 0-1. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the top of the fourth. The 0-1 way upstairs, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Remsen St. Mary's won the Granville Spalding tournament with 3 wins, 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on, top of the fourth. Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-0. The 1-2 by Bunkers, swinging a high fly ball left field, going back Xavier Gallus. He will make the catch as the wind knocked it down. Boy, did Scouten put a charge into that one, but he flies out to left. to retire the side. In the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, one left. We are halfway through, scheduled for 7. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's nothing from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
We are halfway through, scheduled for 7 here at Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa, along with Gabe Fuller, Joe Van Gore from Fuller Digital Solutions. And Unity Christian is making a 2-0 lead, stand up against Remsen St. Mary's. Remsen St. Mary's will send up 6, 7, and 8. Xavier Gallus, Jeremy Koink, and Brady Holman against Tanner Scouten, who has held the Hawks to just 1 hit while striking out a couple. He has walked 1 and hit 2. Matter of fact, that was Remsen St. Mary's best chance to score in the bottom of the second. He will start off Xavier Gallus, missing high and inside for ball 1. Xavier hit by a pitch to start the second. No official at bat. Swinging a fly ball down the right field line. Everybody giving chase, but it will fall harmlessly for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Xavier Gallus to start off the second, hit by a pitch. Jeremy Koink was then hit by a pitch. But then Brady Holman flew to right. Levi Waldschmidt fouled out to first, and Spencer Shore grounded out to short. Again, Remsen St. Mary's had 2 on with nobody out in the bottom of the second and failed to score. We're in the bottom of the fourth, and it's 2-0 Unity Christian. The 1-1 from Scouten up high, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Xavier Gallus, Jeremy Koink, Brady Holman for Remsen St. Mary's here in the fourth. Here's a bouncing ball, knocked down by the third baseman Van Beek. The throw to first in time. Nice recovery, and there's 1 down. That was hard hit. Van Beek did a great job of knocking it down, staying with it, and throwing out Gallus 5-3 for out number 1 of the Remsen St. Mary's fourth. Here comes Jeremy Koink, who was hit by a pitch in the second. No official at bat. And the pitch by Scouten, swinging a little looper into right field. That will fall in for a base hit over the head of second baseman Jacob Van Dong. And Jeremy Koink represents the second hit for Remsen St. Mary's. And here comes the DH Brady Holman, who flew to right back in the second. He is 0 for 1. 2-0 Unity Christian, bottom of the fourth. Unity Christian with 3 hits. Remsen St. Mary's now with 2 on the single by Koink. Scouten from the stretch. There goes the runner. Pitches outside. Throw to second is not in time. Stolen base. Number 2 for Remsen St. Mary's. Courtesy runner Damon Brownmiller had a stolen base back in the third, but he was left at second. Here's the 1-0. Up high for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Nothing like good old fun at the ballpark on a Monday night, huh? Here's the 2-0. Swing and a foul. Holman got a piece of it. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Waiting on deck, second baseman Levi Waldschmidt. Holman, the only lefty in the lineup for Remsen St. Mary's. At second, Jeremy Koink with 1 down. The 2-1, swing and a miss. As Scouten pulled back a little bit, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scouten with the sign from Van de Veck. Couple looks at second. 2-2 pitch swing and a missed strike three, and there's two down. Strikeout number 3 of the game for Scouten. 2 down in the Remsen St. Mary's fourth for Levi Waldschmidt, who fouled out to first back in the second. He's 0 for 1. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the fourth, as we're halfway through, plus a couple outs here in Remsen on a Monday night. The pitch. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. Top of the order, Spencer Shorg would be next. Scouten from the stretch. The 0-1, swing and a foul, and it's 0-2. So Tanner Scouten, who has struck out 3, hit 2 and walked 1, ahead in the count to Levi Waldschmidt. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second. Bottom of the fourth, 2-0 Unity Christian. Oh, 2 pitch. Up high, 1-2. Kind of like what we heard in Hayward the other night. A lot of ooh and ah and what? 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul as Waldschmidt reached out to get a piece of it. And, wow, look out. That one hit at the feet. And not to really complain, but there is someone wrapped up in a blanket to the right of us here. Just saying, folks. Look at second, 1-2 pitch, swing and a drive, and that will be caught on the run by James Bauma to retire the side. Well hit by Levi Waldschmidt, but James Bauma timed it perfectly and got the out to retire Remsen St. Mary's in the fourth. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the fifth. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's nothing in War Eagle Conference softball from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
We go to the top of the fifth inning, hearing in War Eagle Conference softball across the way at Sunrise Park here in Remsen. Remsen St. Mary's goes to 7-0 with an 11-0 win over Unity Christian. Here comes Unity Christian in the fifth, 2, 3, and 4. Clayton Bosma, the shortstop, to lead it off. He's flown out to left and struck out looking, so he's 0 for 2. Tyler Wieringa, Jacob Dragstra to follow. And Jackson Bunker starting the fifth. Here's a bouncing ball, played nicely on a hop by Shorg. Throw to first in time. Clayton Bosma retired 5-3 for out number 1 of the Unity Christian fifth, with the Knights leading the Hawks 2-0. Here's Tyler Wieringa, who's 0 for 2 with a ground out to third in the first, fouled out to third, or first in the third. And the pitch by Jackson Bunkers on the ground, and it is off the glove of the first baseman, Braden Rickey. He stepped in front of Waldschmidt to try to make the play. That's got to be an error, because Rickey could have let Levi Waldschmidt make the play, and that will be an E3. That is the first error for Remsen St. Mary's. So with a runner at first and 1 out, here's Jacob Dragstra, who grounded out to short to end the first, got on first on a drop third strike and ended up at second. He will take a strike from Jackson Bunkers, and it's 0-1. So each team with an error in the game. 2-0 Unity Christian, top of the fifth, and the pitch missing upstairs for a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Unity Christian, 2 runs, on 2 hits and 2 sacrifices and 2 RBIs in the second, and that's where we're at. Here's a throw to first, and Wieringa back in time. The count to Jacob Dragstra, 1 ball and 1 strike. Another throw to first, and again the runner back. Bunkers from the stretch in the 1-1. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. We're in the top of the 5th. Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-0 in War Eagle Conference baseball here on this cloudy, breezy, humid Monday night here in Remsen. And the pitch upstairs, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swing and a chopper foul outside of third. And the count rides along at 2-2 to Jacob Dragstra. So Dragstra steps back in. Wieringa away from first. Braden Rickey holding for St. Mary's. There goes the runner. 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Throw to second is into center field. Here goes a runner to third. Here comes the throw, and it will not be in time.
Strikeout by number 13, Jackson.
So striking out is Jacob Dragstra for the 5th strikeout for Jackson Bunkers. Tyler Wieringa will take second, and he will take third on a throwing error by the catcher, Skylar Waldschmidt. So 2 errors in the inning for St. Mary's. Runner at third with 2 down for Eli Irwin, who had a single and a run scored in the second, struck out swinging in the third. 2-0, Unity Christian in the top of the 5th. Here's a bouncing ball, foul. And it's 0-1. Remsen St. Mary's has only managed a couple hits. So far in the game, they have left 6 on. So far, for Unity Christian, they have left 5 on in the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Bunkers pulled the string, and the count is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at third. 2-0 Unity Christian, top of the 5th. Bunkers with a look at third, and now time is called. 0-2 pitch. Outside, ball gets away from Waldschmidt, but not far enough for Wieringa to advance from third, and the count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Bunkers with a sign from Skylar Waldschmidt. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, outside corner. 6th strikeout of the game for Jackson Bunkers to retire the side for Unity Christian in the inning. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th. St. Mary's needs to get the offense going, trailing Unity Christian 2-0 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website, or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the bottom of the fifth, top of the order. Remsen St. Mary's trailing Unity Christian 2-0. Here's Spencer Shorg, who is grounded out to third and grounded out to short in the first and second innings respectively. He's 0 for 2. The 1-1 pitch from Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Tanner Scouten has struck out 3, walked 1, and hit 2 batters, and limiting St. Mary's to only 2 hits so far. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a slow roller, and bopped by the first baseman, Dragstra, and Spencer Shorg will reach on an error. First baseman Jacob Dragstra stepped in front of Jacob Van Dong, the second baseman, to try to pick up that ball, to try to underhand it to Scouten, but he fumbled it. So that's an E3. Second error of the game on Unity Christian, and here's Blaine Harpenow, who struck out swinging in the first, grounded out to third in the third. He is 0 for 2. Again, top of the order for Remsen St. Mary's here in the bottom of the fifth. They are down to their final 9 outs of the game, trailing Unity Christian 2-0. So Shorg away from first. Scouten from the stretch in the pitch. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. A quick step out by Blaine. Now a step back in. The 0-1 with the runner going, swing and a foul. As Shorg will have to go back to first, and the count on Blaine Harpenow is 0-2. About an hour and 10 minutes into this game here on this Monday night in Remsen. Unity Christian with a 2-0 lead over St. Mary's. 0-2 on Blaine Harpenow with Spencer Shorg at first and nobody out. Scouten ready. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up, center field. Tyler Wieringa doesn't have to move much. He'll make the catch. And Blaine Harpenow with a fly to center for out number 1 is 0 for 3 for St. Mary's. Here is Skylar Waldschmidt, who reached on an error, left at third in the first, struck out swinging in the third. He's 0 for 2. Again, Spencer Shorg at first, now 1 down in the Remsen St. Mary's fifth. Unity Christian leading 2-0. And here's a quick throw to first, and Shorg back in time. Scouten with a quick look at first, and the pitch is a strike, and taking second. Now, hard to tell if that was defensive indifference. We'll just call it a stolen base. That's the third for Remsen St. Mary's tonight. So yet another runner in scoring position for St. Mary's with 1 out. And the count on Skylar Waldschmidt, 0-1. Scouten with the 0-1. Low, nice stop by Vandevek behind the dish, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Jackson Bunkers, who has 1 of 2 Remsen St. Mary's hits, is waiting on deck. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a screamer foul off to the right. That might make the tennis courts, but it reached the tree. The count is 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second, bottom of the fifth, Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1. Scouten ready with a look at second, the 1-2 pitch. And missing outside and low for a 2 ball, 2 strike count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spencer Shore gets second for Remsen St. Mary's. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And a tag out. And that completes the strikeout. 4th strikeout of the game for Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian. 2 down in the Remsen St. Mary's 5th for Jackson Bunkers. Singled in the 1st, walked in the 3rd. He is 1 for 1 with a walk. 2-0 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. Strike, and it's 0-1. Braden Rickey, the Remsen St. Mary's first baseman, would be next. The look at second to Shorg, and the 0-1 by Scouten, swinging a foul. Look out. And the count is 0-2. Again, 4 strikeouts, 2 hit batsmen, and a walk so far by Tanner Scouten, but he's held St. Mary's to just 2 hits so far. And now time is called. Jackson Bunkers steps back in, trying to protect the plate on 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a screamer right up the middle for a base hit. This will score a run. Runner around third. He will score. The throw comes in. Runner goes to second. Remsen St. Mary's is on the board on a 2-out RBI single by Jackson Bunkers. Only the 3rd hit of the game for Remsen St. Mary's. Spencer Shorg will score from second to make it 2-1, as Jackson Bunkers will have Damon Brownmiller run at second for him. Bunkers advanced to second on the throw in to the infield. And here's Braden Rickey with a chance to tie it with the runner at second, 2 down and 1 in. New score now, Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1. Rickey's 0 for 2, grounded out to short in the 1st, flew out to center in the 3rd. But now, Remsen St. Mary's finally gets a run across on the 2nd hit of the game by Jackson Bunkers. He's got 2 of the Hawks' 3 hits tonight. Long look by Scouten, the 1-0. There's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Braden Rickey. 2 down, runner at second and 1 in. Here's a throw into center field, and that will get the runner to third. Tanner Scouten just whirled around looking to throw it, and he threw it high and wide. That is a throwing error on Scouten, the 2nd error of the inning, and the 3rd of the game for Unity Christian. So now the tying run for Remsen St. Mary's just 90 feet away with 2 down and 1 in. The 1-1 pitch, high and inside, 2-1. Damon Brownmiller at third. The 2-1. Low, ball gets away from the catcher, Blake Vandevek, but not far enough for Brownmiller to advance from third. But now it's 3 balls and 1 strike with 2 down and 1 in. 2-1 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the 5th. Xavier Gallus, the left fielder for the Hawks, would be next. The 3-1, swing and a miss. Good cut by Braden Rickey. But Scouten was thinking fastball all the way. Now the count is full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch, high ball 4. Second walk of the game given up by Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian. So runners at the corners with 2 down for Xavier Gallus. Gallus hit by a pitch in the second, grounded out to third in the fourth. So Remsen St. Mary's with a 2-out rally has cut their deficit to 2-1. Runners at the corners with 2 down. Scouting to face Gallus in the pitch. There goes the runner. And I got to say that was defensive indifference. No stolen base. So now the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second for Remsen St. Mary's, the 1-0. Ball gets away again from Vandevek, but again not far enough for the runners to advance. Damon Brownmiller at third, Braden Rickey at second. In a 2-1 Unity Christian lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Scouten taking his time now from the stretch. The 1-1, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 to Xavier Gallus. Jeremy Koink, the center fielder, would be next. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 1 in. 2-1 Unity Christian, bottom of the fifth here in Remsen. 1-2 pitch, outside, 2-2. So a round of twos for the third time tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on, 1 in. 2-1 Unity Christian here in the bottom of the fifth. Scouting ready. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul. Look out. And the count remains at 2-2. Brownmiller at third. Rickey at second for St. Mary's. Scouting. Looking for a good pitch here. 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count with first base open. And Jeremy Koink waiting on deck. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out to Xavier Gallus. 2-1 Unity Christian, bottom of the fifth. Scouting with the payoff pitch, swinging a foul as Xavier Gallus giving Tanner Scouting a battle here at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big chance here for Xavier Gallus. Payoff pitch again, swinging a drive right to the shortstop, Clayton Bosma, on a rope to retire the side. Clayton Bosma made probably the biggest catch of the night so far for Unity Christian to retire Remsen St. Mary's in the fifth. But Remsen St. Mary's comes up with a run. They do it on just 1 hit. In the inning, there were 2 errors and 2 left on base. We go to the 6th. It's Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Tech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the top of the 6th inning with Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-1. New pitcher for the Hawks, right-handed throwing number 20, Skylar Waldschmidt. His 3rd game, he's 1-0 with 4 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks so far. He got the win in relief last Wednesday night in Hawarden against West Sioux when Remsen St. Mary's rallied for a 7-3 win. Jackson Bunkers will go from the mound to behind the dish. So for Unity Christian, leading off the top of the 6th inning, leading 2-1, here's Jacob Van Dong, followed by Connor Wiede and Blake Vandebeck. Waldschmidt with the first pitch, fouled off to the right. And it's 0-1. So again, straight switch, pitcher and catcher for Remsen St. Mary's. Again, Skylar Waldschmidt, who got the win in relief last Wednesday against West Sioux, now pitching, and Jackson Bunkers goes behind the dish. Van Dong is sacrificed and popped out to second. He's 0 for 1. Here's a little looper to right field, but plenty of room, and the catch by Noah Schrader for the first out of the Unity Christian 6th inning. Here comes Connor Wiede. RBI single, and the second Unity Christian run scored in the second. Struck out looking in the 4th. He is 1 for 2. 3 hits apiece for Unity Christian and Remsen St. Mary's. And the pitch. There's a strike to Wiede, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and 0-2. So Bunkers goes 5 innings, giving up 2 runs on 3 hits. We're trying to scribble here, folks. 0-2 pitch coming from Waldschmidt to Wiede. Here it is. Swing and a pop-up. Who wants it? Second baseman Levi Waldschmidt will make the catch, and there's 2 down. Wiede pops up to second for out number 2, and here's Blake Vandebeck. Walked in the second, popped out to the second baseman in the 4th. He is 0 for 1. Bunkers had 6 Ks, strikeouts that is, and the first pitch from Waldschmidt to Vandebeck is a strike, and it's 0-1. Bunkers walked 3, hit none, and the pitch missing for ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, Jackson Bunkers on the mound for Remsen St. Mary's. 5 innings, 2 runs on 3 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, no hit batsman. 1-1 count to Vandebeck with 2 down, nobody on in the Unity Christian 6th. Unity Christian leading 2-1 in the pitch. Swing and a miss, and a bat goes flying. Down the third baseline, head coach Marlon Schoonhoven tosses the bat back to Blake. It is humid, folks. There might be an excuse for that. 1-2 the count to Vandebeck. Waldschmidt. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And for the first time tonight, a team is retired in order. First strikeout in relief for Waldschmidt, so nothing across as we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Unity Christian 2 and Remsen St. Mary's 1. Back after this from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
We go to the bottom of the 6th inning here at Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa from Fuller Digital Solutions. Remsen St. Mary's Hawk Baseball. Good one so far. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1. Bottom third of the order for the Hawks here in the bottom of the 6th. Jeremy Koink, Brady Holman, Levi Waldschmidt to face Tanner Scouten out for inning number 6 for Unity Christian. And the pitch to start the bottom of the 6th is a strike, and it's 0-1. Koink hit by a pitch in the 2nd, singled, left at 2nd in the 4th. The 0-1, there's a strike, quickly 0-2. Scouten from the full windup, 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and there's one away. 5th strikeout of the game for Tanner Scouten of Unity Christian. One away in the Remsen St. Mary's 6, trailing 2-1. Here's Brady Holman, who's flown to right and struck out in the 2nd and 4th. So he's 0 for 2, and he'll take strike 1. 4th consecutive strike from Tanner Scouten. There's a pitch low, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a pop-up right side. Who wants it? Second baseman Jacob Van Dong calling for it. He'll make the catch. There's 2 down. Brady Holman flies out to second for out number 2 of the Remsen St. Mary's, bottom of the 6th. With Unity Christian leading 2-1. Here's Levi Waldschmidt, who fouled out to first in the 2nd, flew out to left to end the 4th. And Levi gave that one a ride. And there's a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Missing for a 1 ball, 1 strike count. So just like that, Remsen St. Mary's down to their final 4 outs of the game, trailing 2-1. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, nobody on, bottom of the 6th. Unity Christian leading the Hawks 2-1 in the pitch. Just missed. Grandstand umpires were trying to help the regular umpire, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. The pitch, swing and a bouncer left side, 2 out base hit for Levi Waldschmidt from the number 9 spot. That's the 4th hit of the game for Remsen St. Mary's. So the tying run for Remsen St. Mary's at first with 2 down. Here's the top of the orders, and Spencer Shorg. Spencer is 0 for 3 with a ground out to third, a ground out to short. Last inning, reached on an error and scored on an RBI single by Jackson Bunkers. 2-1, Unity Christian in the 6th. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. Look for Levi Waldschmidt to be on the move here to try to get in the scoring position for Remsen St. Mary's. The 0-1 with the runner going, pitch high and inside, and stolen base for Levi Waldschmidt. Stolen base number 4. If you don't count the defensive indifference that got Braden Rickey to second last inning. 1-1 pitch coming. Here it is. High for ball 2, 2-1 the count. So Levi Waldschmidt represents the tying run for Remsen St. Mary's at second with 2 down in the bottom of the 6th. A 2-1 Knights lead. 2-1 pitch. Swinging a bouncer towards second. Easy play to first, and it is dug out in time to retire the side as Jacob Van Dong got it to Jacob Dragstra, but he had to show that he got it. And Coach Dean Harpenow asking, and now there will be a consultation. So let's hold it right here, folks. Right now, Spencer Shorg is out 4-3, and it'll stand. So that retires the side with the tying run at second for Remsen St. Mary's. In the inning, no runs on a hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the seventh, 2-1 in favor of Unity Christian over Remsen St. Mary's. Back after this.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
We go to the top of the seventh. Unity Christian leading Remsen St. Mary's 2-1. Skylar Waldschmidt for Remsen St. Mary's on for a second inning of relief. Torrey Van Beek to lead it off. He walked in the second, singled in the fourth. He's 1 for 1. Unity Christian with both their runs in the second. Remsen St. Mary's with theirs in the bottom of the fifth, and that's where we're at. Here's a swing and a foul by Van Beek, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Top of the order, Tanner Scouten, followed by Clayton Bosma. As we're in the top of the seventh, Remsen St. Mary's trying to hang on. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swing and a foul, as Van Beek got jammed, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Unity Christian's Torrey Van Beek. Here in the top of the seventh, a 2-1 Unity Christian lead. The 1-2 by Waldschmidt upstairs, and it's 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. Second strikeout in relief by Skylar Waldschmidt of Remsen St. Mary's. 1 down in the Unity Christian seventh, top of the order. And Tanner Scouten batting for the 4th time. Walked in the first. He flew out to center to drive in a run in the second. Flew out to left in the 4th. And the pitch. Right down the pike for a strike, and it's 0-1. Clayton Bosma, the shortstop, waiting on deck. Again, Unity Christian with 9-1-2 here in the seventh. The 0-1, swing and a miss. Good breaking ball by Skylar Waldschmidt, and it's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Top of the seventh, Unity Christian 2. And Remsen St. Mary's 1. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. 3rd strikeout of the game. In relief for Skylar Waldschmidt of the Hawks. 2 down. Here's Clayton Bosma, who's 0 for 3 with a fly out to left in the first, a strikeout looking in the second. Grounded out to third to begin the fifth. Again, 0 for 3. 2 out, nobody on. And the pitch. There's a strike, and it's 0-1. Looking ahead at the bottom of the seventh for Remsen St. Mary's, 2, 3, and 4. Lane Harpenow, Skylar Waldschmidt, Jackson Bunkers. I'm sure to face Tanner Scouten. Here's a pitch up high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Bosma. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little looper into right field. 2-out base hit. 4th hit of the game for Unity Christian, the first of the game for Bosma. So with 2 outs and a runner at first, here's Tyler Wieringa, the center fielder, who is 0 for 3 with a ground out to third in the first, fouled out to first in the third, reached on an error, and reached on another error in the 5th. 2-1 Unity Christian with a runner at first and 2 down in the pitch by Waldschmidt. Swing and a pop-up, left center field. Center fielder Jeremy Koink will make the catch, and that retires the side. So, a 2-out single by Unity Christian, but they do not score. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for Remsen St. Mary's to try to stay unbeaten. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1 from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Remsen St. Mary's trailing Unity Christian 2-1. And we have a new pitcher for Unity Christian, right-handed throwing number 2, Tyler Wieringa, who comes in from center field to pitch.
Now pitching
and
number 2, Tyler Wieringa.
Leading off for Remsen St. Mary's is Blaine Harpenaugh, 0 for 3, with a strikeout in the first, a ground out to third in the third, flew out to center in the 5th. Wieringa's pitch is low to start off the bottom of the 7th for ball 1. Skylar Waldschmidt, Jackson bunkers to follow. Here's a pitch for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So Tanner Scouten goes 6 innings, giving up 1 run on 4 hits. And here's a pitch missing for ball 2, 2-1 the count. He ended up striking out 5. He hit 2 batters. The 2-1 inside ball 3, 3-1 the count to Blaine Harpenaugh, leading off the Remsen St. Mary's 7th, with Unity Christian leading 2-1. Here's the 3-1. High, ball 4, he walked him. Blaine Harpenaugh is the first walk given up in relief by Tyler Wieringa, and it brings up the pitcher, Skylar Waldschmidt. Reached on an error, left at third in the first, struck out swinging in the third, struck out swinging in the 5th. 2-1, Unity Christian, bottom of the 7th, runner at first. There goes the runner, and stolen base, I would say, by Blaine Harpenaugh. So now the tying run, that is stolen base number 5 for Remsen St. Mary's. Tying run at second with nobody out, and a 1 ball, 1 strike count on Skylar Waldschmidt.
Timeout on the field.
Jackson Bunkers, who has 2 hits, is waiting on deck, and here comes Coach Marlon Schoonhoven for a battery and infield meeting. So we're trying to get the other defensive changes. We know that Tanner Scouten has gone to second. James Bosma moves over from left to center. And now the battery and infield meeting is done.
Number 20, Skylar Waldschmidt.
Here comes Skylar Waldschmidt. A count, 1 ball, 1 strike on him. With Blaine Harpenaugh at second, nobody out in the pitch. There's a strike on the inside corner at the knees, and it's 1-2. Unity Christian 2, Remsen St. Mary's 1. Bottom of the 7th. Runner at second with 1 out for the Hawks. Tyler Wieringa in relief with the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a chopper taken by Scouten. Throw to first in time. There's 1 away as Waldschmidt is out 4-3 for out number 1. On the play, Blaine Harpenaugh goes to third, and here's Jackson Bunkers.
The runner on third will bring to the plate number 13, Jackson Bunkers.
Bunkers singled in the first, walked in the third, RBI single in the fifth, so he is officially 2 for 2 with a walk. The tying run for Remsen St. Mary's, 90 feet away. Here's a pitch way high as Bunkers got out of the way of that, and it's 1-0. Infield in on the grass at third, short, second, and first. Expecting a bunt. The 1-0. There's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Braden Rickey, the Hawks first baseman, waiting on deck. Here's the 1-1. Bunt try, and it is foul. And it's 1-2. They were trying the squeeze, which we've seen Remsen St. Mary's do a couple times, and both have come up with runs as we've seen them. 1-2 to Bunkers. So you would think the bunt is off with the runner at third and 1 out, and Unity Christian by a run, 2-1. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a drive into field. That will tie the ball game. RBI single by Jackson Bunkers. The score, Blaine Harpenaugh from third, and we're tied at 2 with still 1 out and 1 on. Now there will be a runner for Bunkers, the catcher, number 24, Damon Brown-Miller. So an RBI single by Jackson Bunkers. He is the hitting hero so far with 3 out of the 5 hits for Remsen St. Mary's. Here comes Braden Rickey, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. He'll square around a bunt, and the pitch. In for a strike, and a runner goes to second. Jackson Bunkers will be stolen base number 6. As now the winning run for Remsen St. Mary's, it's at second with 1 out and an 0-1 count on Braden Rickey. Again, Tyler Wieringa in relief. And the pitch, swing and a foul. Good cut by Braden. And the count is 0-2. Xavier Gallus waiting on deck. Tied at 2 here in the bottom of the 7th with 1 down and a runner at second for Remsen St. Mary's. That represents the winning run. 0-2 pitch, swing and a foul. And I think the umpire might have caught a piece of that one, and the count is 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at second, 1 in. An RBI single by Jackson Bunkers to tie it up at 2 here in the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to center field, but right at James Bosma. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 down. Braden Rickey will fly to center for out number 2. And here's Xavier Gallus. Hit by a pitch in the second, grounded out to third in the 4th, lined out to short to end the 6th. He hit a screamer right to Clayton Bosma after Remsen St. Mary scored the first run of the game. So Wieringa Trying to keep it tied at 2, and there's a pitch missing for ball 1. Jeremy Koink, the Hawks center fielder, would be next. 2-2 tie, bottom of the 7th. 1-0, there's a strike, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. So are we looking at free baseball on a Monday night? 1-1 pitch up high, and a good snag by Blake Vandebeck behind the dish. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-2 tie, bottom of the 7th. Unity Christian, Remsen St. Mary's here in Remsen. Good game. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a long, loud foul. And the count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, runner at second, 1 in. We're in the bottom of the 7th in a 2-2 tie. Xavier Gallus trying to win it for Remsen St. Mary's. Wieringa looks in for the sign, checks the runner. 2-2 pitch, swing and a foul outside of first. We'll do it again at 2-2. So, again, another 2-2 pitch coming from Tyler Wieringa of the Knights to the Hawks' Xavier Gallus. Here it is. Low. Ball gets away in front of Blake Vandebeck, but not far enough for Damon Brownmiller to advance. And now the count full at 3 balls and 2 strikes with first base open. And Jeremy Koink waiting on deck. Wieringa ready. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive into right field, and it's over the head of the right fielder, Connor Weta, and Remsen St. Mary's will win. Remsen St. Mary's will win a 2-out RBI single over the head of right fielder Connor Weta of the Knights, and Remsen St. Mary's will stay undefeated with a 3-2 win over Unity Christian. But folks, give Unity Christian all the credit in the world. They had Remsen St. Mary's on the ropes for much of this game. So Remsen St. Mary's goes to 9-0, 6-0 in the War Eagle Conference. A 2-out RBI single by Xavier Gallus. And the final will read Remsen St. Mary's 3 and Unity Christian 2. We'll be back to wrap things up after this. This is Remsen St. Mary's Hawk Baseball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook. Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Back at Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa, along with Gabe Fuller, Joe Van Gore for Fuller Digital Solutions, and wow, what a game. Remsen St. Mary's with 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th to stay unbeaten as Unity Christian falls by the final of 3-2 with the loss. Unity Christian now 5-4 overall, 3-2 in the War Eagle Conference. Remsen St. Mary's, the number 2 team in 1A in Iowa, stays unbeaten at 9-0, 6-0 in the War Eagle Conference, but Remsen St. Mary's needed a run in the 5th and 2 in the bottom of the 7th to get the win tonight. Tanner Scouten, what a job he did on the mound for Unity Christian, as we'll get to his stats, and for the, for the second time in about half a week, Skylar Waldschmidt will get the win in relief of Jackson Bunkers. So here's the line score for Unity Christian. By the way, the game took 1 hour and 51 minutes, and it was worth every second, let me tell you. Unity Christian with 2 runs on 4 hits, 3 errors, 7 left on base. The losing pitcher in relief was Tyler Wieringa. Tanner Scouten went 6 innings, giving up just a run on 4 hits, striking out 5 and hitting 2. And I believe, let me see here, he in the game walked 2. So again, Tanner Scouten, a great performance for Unity Christian. Again, 6 innings, 1 run on 4 hits, striking out 5, walking 2, and hitting 2. But Tyler Wieringa will take the loss in relief. For Remsen St. Mary's, 3 runs on 6 hits, 2 errors, 9 left on base. The winning pitcher in relief, Skylar Waldschmidt. Again, he got the win in relief at West Sioux last Wednesday here on Fuller Digital Solutions. He came in the 6th inning in relief of Jackson Bunkers, who went 5 innings, giving up 2 runs on 3 hits, striking out 6, walking 3, and hitting none. So again, Remsen St. Mary's with a come-from-behind 3-2 win over Unity Christian here in War Eagle Conference baseball. Let's check the offense for both these teams. Tanner Scouten had a sac RBI in the game. Clayton Bosma with a single. Eli Irwin with a single and a run scored. Connor Wida had a single, a run batted in, and a run scored. Torrey Van Beek in the number 9 spot had a hit, part of the 4-hit attack for Unity Christian. For the victorious Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, Spencer Shorg with a run scored, Blaine Harpenow with a run scored. Jackson Bunkers was definitely the player of the game. He had 3 singles, a run batted in, and the winning run scored. At least his courtesy runner, Damon Brownmiller, scored the winning run. A hit and an RBI for Xavier Gallus that ended the game. Jeremy Koink had a single, and Levi Waldschmidt had a single. Again, 6 hits for Remsen St. Mary's in a 3-2 come-from-behind win over Unity Christian. Now, across the way at Sunrise Park, we understand, Remsen St. Mary's softball stays unbeaten with an 11-0 win over Unity Christian. That is our next broadcast of Hawk Athletics here from Fuller Digital Solutions. Remsen St. Mary's softball against state-ranked Akron Westfield in War Eagle Conference action. That's at 7:30 on Thursday night here from Fuller Digital Solutions. Now, the next action for Remsen St. Mary's is Wednesday night, Wednesday night against MMCRU. Thursday night, they'll be at Woodbury Central, and then on Friday, they'll host Akron Westfield here in Remsen. The next action for Unity Christian in baseball is tomorrow at South O'Brien. So again, Remsen St. Mary's in the brand spanking new Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Association rankings. They were preseason number 2. This is the first actual poll of the season. Remsen St. Mary's number 2, but Unity Christian put a scare into them. They played great. No doubt about it, folks, but Remsen St. Mary's, a good baseball team, rallies to win by the score of 3-2. Big thanks to our sponsors. Big thanks to Gabe Fuller, our producer. I'm Joe Van Gore, as we bid you good night from Thielen Memorial Field in Remsen, Iowa. Again, the final in War Eagle Conference Baseball. Remsen St. Mary's 3 and Unity Christian 2. Good night, everyone.